Hey everyone, this is Chris from Dad of Divas, and today I'm talking about the Green Screen Wizard Professional software. It's a great software that will allow for you to be able to use a green screen, if you have it, and be able to incorporate images into the background and put other images in the foreground. So this software itself is a pretty amazing piece of software. I want to show you what it does so that you can get a picture of it for yourself. This is a sample image. You can see that they used an image of this girl. In the foreground, the background has an image of the beach. I'm going to show you something else. I'm just going to pick a picture here of something in front of the green screen that I did. So this is a picture of the brand new American Girl doll, Luciana. And you can see Luciana, you can see that it automatically is processing a high resolution picture. So you can see it went from being a little pixelated to now being very clear and not pixelated. Now Luciana is all about outer space and being an astronaut. She wants to be an astronaut. So what I want to do is I'm going to change the background. And let's say that I want to do, I found a picture of the moon, and you can see it's again combining the images to make sure it's clear. And if that's all I want to do, then that's perfect, that's great, and I don't have to change anything. I can add effects if I want to. You can see you can add a title, you can change the font. There's a couple of different images, or not images, but fonts that you can pick from. Arial, Times Roman, a cursive font. You can also, there's other overlays that you can put in, so you can use some different overlays here and sandwich them together. You can decide and move the text. You can do that. There's some effects here with the imagery. You can have black and white or silhouette. You can change where the lighting is coming from. You can also have some additional shadows put in too. So all of those things are things that you can do to make things a little bit easier. But when you're done, in this one I kind of like this. All you have to do is you can go in here, say save. I'll say Luciana and 2. It'll save it in a couple different formats to make sure you have the exact format that you need. Now let's say that this isn't the image that you want. You want to change a different background. It's pretty easy again. And let's say instead of the moon, we want to go to Mars. And you can see that it did change things. Now, I took this picture with her without her legs, but if her legs were in this picture, you could move it, and you could, you could see. Now, you can see that that's not good because of there was some writing on what she was standing on before, so that doesn't look the best. So I'm going to move that back down. You can see it looks a little pixelated again. So it's going to automatically combine it to make it look clear yet again. And then again, when I'm done, all I have to do is go down. I can say again Luciana, and I'm going to say Luciana 3, and you've got your image. So it's a very, very easy software to use, very simplistic to use. It doesn't take a lot of bells and whistles. There is an editor, and I didn't show you this yet, but there is an editor function here. So if you want to, you can change some things. There's hardness, transparency. You can see what happens if I move things around. Very drastic, and not drastic changes. The radius of what you want to work on, pinpoint all the way to a larger radius. There's some other things up here. You can see that you can restore, you can blend, you can work on hair, filters, blend edges, there's a green spill. So sometimes, like we saw down here, that there was some things at the bottom that may not have looked exactly how you wanted it. And if that's the case, you can adjust that. Contrast, paint, copy, smooth. You can blur the background if you really wanted to. Make white, make black, restore black. You can do a lot of different things here, and this allows for you to be able to specifically work a little bit more in depth. Now, if this is a bit too much and you don't feel like you can work in this, you can automatically just do what I did at the very beginning and use just the outside. So as I said, this software system is very simple to use. If you have a green screen at home, it is definitely easy and definitely something that I would highly encourage everyone to check out. Cost-wise, it's very cost-effective. There's a couple different versions of the software itself, and as I said, it's very simplistic, very easy to use, and I highly recommend everyone to check it out for yourself. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great day.